Hello, my name is Daniel G. Wilson, and this is DGAW Spotlight. Today on Spotlight, I'll be talking to Student Affairs.
Hello, what's up?
So, how are you guys doing?
We're good. Doing pretty well.
Awesome. Awesome. Alright. Well, I think I should start this interview off by asking something that's been on my mind. Maya Angelou. Why does the cage bird sing?
Why does it sing?
Why doesn't
Why doesn't it?
Oh. This guy right here. He has all the answers.
We're not really sure. Is that like towards like the labels like the Hurt Feelings song that we have?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I didn't write that. John actually wrote it. Like, he's not here right now. But like, I don't know where he got the idea from exactly, but it was more of like, kind of like expressing that like the bird isn't like the actual bird, you know, it's actually like a person, which most people know that story, but
It takes so.
So I don't know. He sings.
The bird sings. He loves to sing.
Yeah, I found that that lyrical allusion to be very interesting. Not that many bands within the not that many bands in your genre would use that kind of reference. Why Maya Angelou? Why that reference in particular?
It's not anything like in particular. Like, it's just
Fucking
like I don't know. I think it's just it's a good story and it relates to a lot like what we go through and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
Very cool. Personally, I always thought the cage bird sang because it was bored and it wanted a cracker, but that's just me.
He probably is bored.
Alright, my next question is this. I know something very interesting about your band. You are a band that has 2 drummers.
Yeah. Like, it's not 2 drummers at the same time. It's like me and John. We usually switch off on songs when we play. Like when we play like shows and stuff like that. Like for Conditional Love, like I play drums on that song. Anymore, I play drums on that song too. And he's on the mic when you hear those songs. So yeah, we like switch off. When we used to play shows like last year, we haven't played shows since like November, but we would all pretty much switch around instruments constantly. Like Matt and Esteban, they switch between guitar and bass on some songs, and me and John, we would switch on drums and vocals on a few other songs too.
Very cool. So the only band I know that would switch like instruments as much as you guys would do is a band called Sloan, actually.
Yeah. Never.
Oh, they're this cool Canadian indie rock band from the 90s. One of the biggest bands in the country.
Check that out. Let's check it out.
Get some influences up on this.
You guys know Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah, I love that fucking movie.
The movie, well, a lot of the songs in the movie are actually written or co-written by or with Chris Murphy from Sloan.
Sweet. That was pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, interesting tidbit. Well, would you guys say that being, shall we say, a band of multi-instrumentalists to a certain extent kind of helps in the creative process?
Yeah, definitely did.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes, like, when we're writing, like, we're currently writing a new record. But, like, if we get, like, stuck on a certain part or something, like, someone else that plays that same instrument can just hop on and just, like, expand on that certain idea, you know? So, yeah.
He only plays guitar, that's it.
I play a little bass too.
Just a little bit.
A little bass.
Tiny little bass, too. So, yeah, like it definitely helps, like knowing a variety of instruments too.
Cool. Very cool. Now, my next question is this. Actually, this is coming off from the from the previous question. Who who are your favorite Canadian bands or artists?
Oh, like I don't really know many, but there's this one band called Single Mothers that I fucking love to death. Like they came to PA once, but I missed them when they came here. Yeah. But I don't know. Do you guys know any Canadian bands?
Not really.
I probably do. I just don't know they're Canadian.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like Single Mothers is like the only Canadian band that I actually know that I listen to on a daily.
Well, I mean, that's a good choice actually. They're one of the best bands we have right now.
They're fucking awesome, dude. I would love to fucking play with them.
Awesome. Alright, my next question for you guys is this. Bob's Burgers.
This dude right here, big fan. He loves it.
That's me.
Close to me.
That's all me.
Explain what you like about Bob's Burgers and how, as I've seen, it's kind of affected some of the imagery you guys have surrounding your music.
You want to do it? Or is that all me?
That's on you.
That's all me.
Yeah,
I'm you guys don't even watch Lost Burgers.
A little bit.
Like, I don't know, like, I just love the character development that they have in it, and, like, just, like, the different, personalities that all the characters have, and they're so different from each other. But they're, like, all so outgoing at the same time, too. Except for Tina, but, like, Tina's, like, absolutely the best character. And, I don't know, like, there's this one character called Regular Size Rudy that I love, and, he's kind of like this, kid that has, like, asthma, and, like, I don't know, he's kind of awkward, but not really, and, I don't know. It's just a cool show, like, overall, you know? So, I don't know, I watch it, like, on the daily. They don't fucking watch it.
Once in a blue moon,
Very cool. Well, you guys have great taste, I must say. You guys have great taste in art.
Thank you.
Speaking of great taste in art, which actually leads to my other question as well, your style. After listening to the music you guys have put out, I have to know it seems to me to have a very eclectic pool of influences to draw from. While being squarely within the, shall we say, realm of post-hardcore, emo, melodic hardcore music, there's also elements of folk, acoustic, and, in my opinion, very experimental aspirations as well. And spoken word. Explain how you guys crafted this very broad-ranging yet intricate style.
I guess it's just from, like,
The different ones or something?
yeah, definitely, like, all the different bands that we listen to, like, stuff from, like, the Front Bottoms to, like, Touche Amore,
Yeah.
or, like, La Dispute, per se, like, we get influence from, like, everything, and there's just, like, all the folk influences mainly come from, the Front Bottoms, or, there's this one, like, really small band called Amy Bruce Space Show, which is a lot of folk, and, I guess that's where you hear more influence from, like, Labels Lead to Hurt Feelings, or, Slowly But Surely. Yeah, that's pretty much where we get that influence from. Pretty much, like, when we go to write, we don't really,
You have a style.
yeah, we don't have a certain style. As, like, I put it, like, on our Facebook page that we don't have a genre.
Yeah.
Because it really shouldn't matter. Like, we're just a rock band.
We just write songs that we like.
Yeah.
You just put things together and call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, I feel like an album shouldn't, like, be so focused. It shouldn't be focused on, like, one certain sound. It should have a variety of things. Like, we do stuff that we enjoy. So, that's why we write the way we write.
Well, I have to say, I quite enjoy the way you guys craft your music.
Sweet.
We chose grass.
Let me know if you guys need a spoon player.
Sure.
Got a set of electric spoons. Okay, now my next question is, in terms of images, well, you guys, explain the dog.
Oh, okay. All these questions are like towards me because I designed everything. The dog. I met that dog in Barbados when I went, I think, 2 years ago, and there's no real meaning to it. It's just a really cool fucking dog, and I love dogs.
Dog person.
Yeah, I think we're all dog people.
Yeah, we are. I think. Are you?
I am.
Okay, we're all dog people.
We're all good. So like I met that dog in Barbados, and I thought it was a really cool dog because it kept smiling at me. So I decided to take a picture of it, and I brought my camera onto Barbados, so I was able to get really cool shots over there. But yeah, the dog was really cool, and I was like, we couldn't figure out like what to make the album artwork, so we were like, ooh, dog. Everybody likes dogs, so fuck it.
Yeah. Unless you like cats, then.
Yeah,
Whatever.
fuck cats, dude. No, I'm kidding, I love cats.
I'm more of a dog I'm more of a dog person. Well, actually, no, I'm more of a dragon person, but that's just me.
Yeah, so
should have taken a picture of Dragon.
So, oh look, a dragon right over there.
That's true. Take that picture. Next album, right there. Let's do it.
No, but like, I mean, like if you're like listening to our stuff on your phone, like you know, like the album artwork comes up usually if you like having your album artwork there, and who wouldn't like to see a picture of a dog, you know? So
What are you listening to? The dog?
that band with the dog.
Very true. There's actually only one other band I know that basically that has like a dog. It has like a dog with some of their art, and that was Sublime. So
Yeah.
very cool. Does the dog have a name, by the way?
Which dog? My dog or the dog from Barbados?
Both, actually.
Okay, my dog does. His name is Ente, and come here. He's chilling right now.
He's camera shy.
Camera shy now. In the beginning, he was like,
Motherfucker.
Every time you want him to move, he doesn't move. But when you want him to stay, he's going to
So
stay.
yeah,
Yeah.
so take the legendary.
He never listens. Like everything that you tell him is like the exact opposite. Like, but yeah, his name is Entei, and it's a Pokemon reference. But like the dog from Barbados, I don't know what its name was, but I don't know. It was a cool dog.
He just kept smiling.
Yeah, that was here. Entei, come here.
Okay.
That's not fair.
Aw, he's so adorable.
It's my boy.
Alright, now for my next question for you guys. What is your local scene like?
Oh.
Local scene.
Like, it's more of like a
yeah.
That's
Beat
fucking-
down, hardcore.
Yeah.
If you're not about that genre, then they
I
just
don't
shit
know.
on your life.
Yeah,
Like,
Like, I don't know. But man, that's all you do, because I've answered like your fucking question.
beat down, hardcore, and if you're not about that life, they will literally just make fun of you. It's crazy.
You need blast beats to make
Lots
that.
of blast beats.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is
Which we don't have, so that's why we.
Or two steps. You like the two steps?
too sad. So basically, yeah, all that hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
It's all hardcore beatdown over here.
Well.
Like, we started like, what, a year ago? And, like, it was, I guess it was weird for the scene to have like a different kind of band.
Yeah.
We were like, I think our second show, we felt out of place.
Yeah,
The second show was like out of place. Everyone was like either
like a metal or,
a metalcore,
Yeah.
post-hardcore type. And we were like the only
Weird.
the only one just wasn't in that scene. It was,
Yeah.
it was awkward. It really was.
but we do what we do.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, that's that is pretty awkward. That does that I will not lie. That does sound very awkward.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
Incredibly awkward. Oh my. Well, you guys also had another thing about your scene as well. So, bands in your local scene acting bigger than they are. Is that a common problem in your scene?
Yeah. I guess.
Depends.
Depends on the band.
It's like, I feel like people that have been around for like 3+ years, feel like they have like a seniority kind of thing. I don't know. Like certain bands do. Like I respect a lot of the bands in the local scene around here, but some just like I don't know. They just like are too much in their head. Like they think they're huge already.
Yeah.
When they're not. Like it's cool to think you're a great band. Like that's cool. Like you should love the music that you play, but like if you only have like 5 people coming out to your show every time, like
You're doing something wrong.
yeah, it's the same 5 people.
Yeah. All making friends.
Bring your mom, bring your dad.
Yeah.
Bring the whole family.
Grandma.
No, there are a lot of cool local bands.
Yeah.
I recently met one. They were called Fatal. They're like a feminist hardcore band, and it was really cool seeing them. Like they only have like a bass player and a drummer too, and they just have like a bunch of fuzz on their bass. It was really cool. It's pretty. Yeah, they were really fun.
That's really
Now, you guys were also interviewed by a UK blog.
Yeah, long time ago. I think that was like when we released our album.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that came from. It was just like I don't know where.
Yeah. I actually forgot about that.
Oh wow.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
So, tell me, what was it like? So, what was it like after releasing your first record? What was it like gaining, say, international attention to a certain extent?
It's not much international attention. Like I feel like maybe 1 or 2 people in like other countries are listening to us.
Yeah.
Like we're nothing like big.
Yeah.
I like that. Yes.
But like I feel like probably not anytime soon unless something grand fucking happens. But, I don't know.
I honestly find it cool. From the UK.
Yeah, like it was cool.
Yeah, that's like
It's just cool to know that someone from the UK actually heard of. Really, I mean, I personally think that's cool.
Yeah, like I think it's a cool thing that we can like reach out to other places beside like our local scene.
Yeah, seriously.
That's valid.
Here's my next question for you guys. Tell me, self-recording. You guys recorded your first record by yourselves, put out by yourselves. Then tell me, what was the experience like self-recording, and also why did you guys decide to go the route of the DIY route for your release and releases as well?
Yeah. No, it saves a lot of money and it gives us like a lot of things. Freedom.
Like I'd say like when we started recording, like we didn't know what the fuck we were doing
At all.
Yeah. So like I feel like the album could have sounded a lot better than it did.
If we record the thing, it's gonna sound way better.
I kind of want to do that too. So, like re-record some of the songs.
I think it'd be better.
Yeah. Like I don't know, like it was me and Esteban that we always do all the recordings and all that stuff together, and it's usually in my bedroom. So.
But it does sound raw, like theirs.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a good part.
Yeah, like a lot of bands that do DIY, they, I guess they also don't know what they're doing as much, but there's a lot of bands that do really good DIY and actually do know what they're doing. But like for our first time, we were surprised at how, I guess you can say, well, we recorded it. Because we honestly didn't know what the hell we were doing. And we recorded on like GarageBand before we got any of the stuff that we have now. So like it was horrible, dude. Like I don't know.
I don't even know how we did it.
Yeah. we didn't know how to mix, we didn't know how to master, we didn't know how like anything.
Now we do.
Yeah.
Well, some of the best records of the 1980s were made by people who had basic home studios and like 4 tracks, and those records still hold up. So yeah, your record was pretty good. I quite enjoyed it actually. I have to say.
Nice.
Thank you.
The rawness that you mentioned was a nice added touch. I'll be curious to see to hear what your next release will sound like.
It's gonna sound way better.
Yeah, it'll definitely sound like fuller than our last record.
Will there be xylophones involved?
Maybe we'll consider it.
Now I have to ask you guys as well. What would your dream gig be?
Ooh, I think mine would be to play with like a lot of food or something like that. Like even just opening for them, like one show, I'd be set for life, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think any
a lot
band
of-
I would like.
A lot of
Yeah,
really
yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
What would be like
obviously.
what's your favorite band to like to play with? I know yours is like some.
Mine is Being as an
Yeah,
Ocean,
mine's-
but I don't know if we would fit under that.
Which one?
Being as an Ocean. Maybe.
Oh yeah, we
But
probably would.
We probably can, maybe.
Maybe.
But they're so big at this point, it's like, oh my god. That'd be great to play with
Right here,
them.
what's your dream band to play with?
Dream band. ACDC.
Oh man, you.
It's like never gonna happen.
ACDC. What even?
I'll make them come back.
Play with Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
It's my big slash.
Cool. So I also have to ask as well. When are you guys coming? When are you guys taking a trek up north?
I'm not sure yet.
What?
When are we taking a trip north?
A trip north? That's I don't know. Like to Canada, you mean, or just
Yeah.
like up in the
Playing
States?
playing up here in the good old Great White North.
We got
Playing
that's
shows.
tough. I know bands have a lot of trouble getting into Canada sometimes. And like their passports get rejected or something like that. But
Wow.
I feel like maybe not anytime soon. Maybe like a year or two, maybe. like we just need like more exposure, I guess, because we don't really put ourselves out there as much as we should. But like if you like share our stuff and like just tell your friends about us, and also maybe who knows, one day we'll be up there, dude.
Hmm.
We have a cool dog.
We got a cool dog with
I'll bring
us.
our dog.
Yeah.
That's a promise.
I can't wait. Now, I also just be curious about your name. Now, you guys, explain the name Student Affairs and how that came about.
That's always my question. Like, John and I were in marching band last year. Like, we did marching band for 4 years, and we were going to, I think, Liberty High School, which is like, 20 minutes away from us, I think?
Yeah.
And on our way there, like, we were on the school bus, right? And we were passing Moravian College, I think it was. And I looked to my left, and there was a building that said Student Affairs on. And I was like, yo, dude, that might be a cool name for a band, you know? And he agreed with me, so that's how we came up.
Buildings.
Buildings and signs, too.
You want to get a name? Just look at buildings.
Yeah. It's the first thing you see.
The first thing you see.
Pick one name.
Well, it's more original than naming yourself after the street you live on.
True.
Woodlawn.
Woodlawn.
That would actually be a badass name, dude.
I named it after my street.
Well, now I have to ask you guys, what are your future goals? What goals do you have, musically speaking, with the band? What are your just goals in general?
Yeah, getting
Freaking
on.
Japan.
That's like a
Let's
life
go
goal.
to Japan.
I would love to play
Japan,
back.
Just touring the world, really.
Yeah, I would just love to like tour, like even just PA for once, like
Yeah, just going.
just doing at least one tour before we, like, if we don't continue it for some fucking reason.
I mean, that'd still be great. Just going.
Yeah, any tour we would love to hop on.
Very cool. Yeah, I myself, I mainly just want to tour Japan, yes, and San Diego.
Yeah, Japan is like the biggest goal for us.
Oh yeah, seriously.
It's like it's so cool that like bands can now actually like get out there too. Because I know a lot of bands like Counterparts and stuff like that. They toured Japan a few times or once. I don't know, but it's really cool. And to see like people from other countries like knowing your music, that's a really big thing too.
Very cool.
And they're just like staring the down.
What's he talking about with Japan?
Now, do you guys have any final words to the people?
Any final words for the people?
Final words for the people. I don't know, you guys should say something. Go ahead and say.
Check us out. Like us, on what is it, Twitter?
Share our stuff if you want us to go to your city. The only way we're going to be able to get anywhere is when we actually have legit fans and like people share our stuff and actually appreciate what we do.
Yeah, really, yeah.
And we have a cool dog.
Yeah,
and we have cool dogs.
so like us. Or else. No, I'm kidding.
I have to say the dog is the dog alone is enough. I have to say the dog alone is enough.
He's pretty proud of himself.
He's just so cute. Alright guys, well thank you for an awesome interview.
No problem.